What's up, Sensei here, and I'm back with another video. Today I am starting my series Road to Mastery. That's what RTM stands for. Next year I'm going for my 5th degree black belt in my karate school, what we consider Ocasio's karate. So it's a little different than just traditional Kempo karate. We mix it in with our kickboxing, or there's just different martial arts that are in our style rather than just, traditional karate. This week I only had a couple days of footage because I decided to start recording towards the end of the week. So it's only like one of my evening trainings and then only my Saturday training for Jiu Jitsu. So it's only 2 days. So you're gonna get like a behind the scenes look at all of my training throughout the week, and I'm gonna upload like every Sunday, like around this time, probably like 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, depending on what I'm doing on Sunday and when I can, edit and put the whole weeks of footage together. So I really hope you enjoy my training. This is gonna help motivate me too as well for all my training that I'm doing. So I'm pretty excited. So when I'm training my punching, I like to do no glove or MMA gloves, not only because I'm doing MMA and MMA competitions, but I've been doing karate for a long time, so we train to punch correctly so we don't damage your wrist or damage your forearm. So I really work on proper technique. You can get away with it sometimes if you have a hand wrap on and then a glove on, because there's so much protection that you can get away with doing an incorrect punch. I really like to aim for the specific parts. I don't want to break my hand by hitting the top of the head or the side of the head. I want to hit right behind the ear, right in the temple, right in the bridge of the nose, right in the tip of the chin. So I constantly work on refining my accuracy and my technique that only gets better during drills. Doing my Kempo forms and my karate forms really help with developing power, because when you do karate, it's a lot of sharp, fast, explosive movement, and you're supposed to hit as hard as you can. So it's not like you're doing like a 15-minute round, or like 15 rounds, or like 15-minute training, 20-minute trainings. It's only like in Kempo, it's only like you're trying to break a board, or you're doing like a 45-second form. So everything's like full power. So we really learn to sharpen the movement to make it really explosive and really powerful. So I can use that when I do my boxing training. That's why I feel like I have a good amount of power, not because of my boxing, but because of my my Kempo background. So I actually practice my forms, and I sharpen my forms to help develop more power in my punches and in my kicks. So 4 days a week, I spend about an hour and a half, good like hour and a half, hour and 45. I'll do a lot of like kicking drills, side kick, spinning back kick, roundhouse kick, hook kick. I do all my drills just like stationary, so like just working on the actual technique and the placement of the kick, and then also while moving as well. This makes me being able to apply a kick in a more, make it a little bit more live. I don't like to do a lot of sparring because I feel like I need to get better. I constantly want to get better at technique, and you only get better when you drill. You can get more confidence during your sparring, you can get better footwork and just build on your techniques when you're sparring in a way, but you really get better in drills and repetitions. So I like to simulate like movement in my drills as much as possible, but I really like to drill and repeat. This way I can just refine my skills, so my side kick, my roundhouse kick, or my punches gets really strong and sharp. I like the sharpness of my techniques. When it comes to my jiu-jitsu training, I'm a white belt. I mean, I have some technique and I've done some grappling. I've rolled, since I was younger, but not like it with jiu-jitsu practitioners. So not with people who understand fully jiu-jitsu and the different movements and like the full game. It goes the same thing with karate. Like you can learn a side kick and a spinning back kick and a nice like roundhouse kick in terms of karate moves, but it doesn't really mean you understand karate, because if you don't do the forms, opinions, and the katas and learn the different aspects of all the stances, you're going to be missing some techniques and missing some skills. That's why I want to do jiu-jitsu in the gi, because it's not necessarily I want to get better at MMA so I'm going to do jiu-jitsu. Like, why are you doing the gi? It's because I really want to understand the art and the system, and I've already learned that there's things that I'm missing because I haven't done the traditional jiu-jitsu. So there's just little steps and little fundamental skills and movements that I'm missing, that when I'm training in traditional jiu-jitsu and I'm doing those drills and I'm practicing and not just doing the submissions and the techniques, I'm building my skill and my transition and all that stuff. It's best to stay true to the art if you really want to maximize all the skills, instead of just kind of like dipping in a little bit and getting a piece of it. I mean, you can do that and it may help you. Competition, myself competing, is a part of my training. So my training and to become a better martial artist, I compete to help improve my training, to realize this is what I need to drill. Like, I'm training more than I did before my last fight, because now I know what I need to work on, and I know the holes and the things I want to fix. So now I'm excited about what I need to train on, what I need to improve. And then when I have my next fight, I'll do the same thing. It's a lifelong journey. It's not just something you do just purely for competition. There's nothing wrong with that, but you're more of a fighter or a competitor. That's kind of the difference between a martial artist and just a fighter or a competitor. I'm really excited to bring you guys on this journey. I'm really excited to learn and be a white belt again, and start from, you know, the bottom, so to speak, and then work my way up and really understand this, you know, art completely of jiu-jitsu, and improve my flexibility and my dexterity and my kicks and my power. So yeah, I look forward to seeing you next Sunday. Every time, be here, be square. Oos.